Tara, come over here. I think we need to have a conversation about our, evaluation for the third quarter. Let's have a talk. Let's talk about what? What do you want to talk about? Like, don't we do this already? Like, why must you do this all the time? What is it that you want to change now? Oh my goodness, why must you make everything so ridiculously hard? I don't understand why you can't just listen to me. So I feel like we should maybe consider switching out our cash envelope system just a little bit, and maybe we should add a few more checking accounts. Maybe we should reevaluate our sinking fund situation. What do you think about all of that? I think we should talk about it. This is what adults do. We communicate and we talk about it. Here you go again. I can't be up in here. What? I like my cash envelope system. I sell cash envelope systems. What you mean? What is wrong with my cash envelope system? What you trying to say, sis? What you trying to say, sis? I mean, whatever. You want to talk, you always want to talk. That's all you want to do is talk. But whatever. I'll listen to whatever you got to say. Go ahead. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Targaye Nicole, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. I truly appreciate you coming back to the channel. If you're watching all my videos and you comment down below, you are the real MVP. My subscribers are the best subscribers of the ultimate all-time subscribers. That's what I'm talking about. Rhymes, bars, baby. But if you're not, consider subscribing, liking, and commenting down below. If you notice that you're not getting my notifications, please go ahead and hit that notification bell down in the description bar. So today is a different kind of video. Not really. It's about budgeting. And on this channel, we do budgeting, planner-related videos, Poshmark, Etsy new releases, and all kind of goals and challenges. And we're going to be adding in some weight loss aspects to that as well. So if you're interested in any of that, like I already said, you might want to hit the subscribe button, sis. You might want to hit the subscribe button, bro. So let's get right into this video. Don't forget though, on our channel, we drink our water, we eat our fruit, and we mind our business. We don't talk to people crazy in the comments, and we don't want any drama. So today's video, as you know, I am a list girl, and my alter ego T over there doesn't like to listen to me. But we're going to talk about our budget evaluations. And yes, this is literally only 5 things, but me being who I am has to break it down into the many, many categories of life. So let's get into this so this video is not ridiculous. Budget evaluation for third quarter, and girl, we are in July. Okay, half the year has gone. What have we done? What have you done for me lately? I don't know, girl. I don't know. So number 1, Tara gets no big buffers. I learned that through the hard way last month with my last paycheck. I left myself a big buffer, and I left it. I ran through that like Usain Bolt, honey. Like, I ran through that so quickly. It was ridiculous. So I've learned that I will get no more large buffers. That is not something for me. It is not what I should do. And number 2, we have added 2 new checking accounts to my accounting system. I have Capital One 360. I have a lot, probably like 12, maybe that's a little less, a few savings accounts, and I had 1 checking account. Now I have 3, that's 3 checking accounts, and that might sound excessive to some people, but let me break it down for you. So the first one is my main checking account, which you guys already know about. It's called Tara's Major Keys, and I have bills and a lot of things going in there, but it'll only be bills going forward, because as I was blowing through that lovely buffer, I realized I was spending money from my Etsy money, and I was spending money from my Horizon BeFit, and that just not supposed to happen. So only bills will go in there. I really probably won't ever swipe that card, except for if I go to the Walmart to buy my money order, which is also unnecessary because I have checks, so I could be saving myself 88 cents. I know. But I just like to see the money gone. So that is the first checking account. Second account will be Treat Yourself Fun Money. I haven't decided of a fun name because I already have a savings account called Treat Yourself. So I want to call this one something as fun. If you have any suggestions for a fun name for a Treat Yourself account, let me know. And I can spend that money on whatever. Like, I want to get my hair braided. I want new shoes, I want to go on a vacation, I can spend that money on myself. And in that money will be like any rollover that I don't put towards debt. My Horizon BFit program, which is basically a program through my insurance where if I go 12 days a week to the gym, they give me $20 back. And they owe me money. We're in July and I've only gotten March and April, but they pay 60 days out. So I know I have $20 coming at least for the next 2 months. And your girl plans on going 12 days a week every month because I want my money back. So technically my gym is $32.99, but technically it's not because I get $20 back. But since I'm doing that for me, I'm keeping that $20 for myself. And then any extra money that doesn't go to debt and any rollover. So those were the things that will probably, you know, like if I get my tax return, things like that. Any extra money will go to me. And then the last account will be a business account. I have businesses, little side gigs here and there, nothing cray. But if they do get there, they need to have their account. So I have opened up another account where I will be putting Etsy money, Poshmark money. Shipped is a new side gig that I've started. It's not fully rolling yet, so I don't want to share that with you yet, but you will get a video on my first experience and how I thought, and Instacart versus Shift and all that. Don't worry, it's coming. And my YouTube money will go there whenever I get YouTube money. I'm not that consistent. I really just do YouTube for fun, you guys. It's nice to get a paycheck once in a while, but it is my creative outlet because my normal job is so mundane and scheduled, which is not always a bad thing. And then any other side gigs that I may decide to sign up for or try. I've already signed up for a few and just haven't tried them yet. And everyone that I sign up for, you will get a video. Don't worry. If I do something with it. So that's what the business account is for, just to keep it separate. I already have a separate account saved in a savings account for where all the taxes go. And I'll just leave that be. Now, number 3 thing changing for me evaluations for budgeting is going to be I'm starting to make categories for my sinking funds. My sinking funds have been just a lump sum. Now, I'm the type of person where in the beginning, I felt like I didn't have enough money for sinking funds. I literally was like, I can't figure out each category. I have way too much stuff I want to save for. I don't have enough money to save for it. So what I got frustrated and I was like, forget trying to make these categories. I'm just going to put money into an account, call it the sinking fund. It's called my Just Keep Swimming account. And I just keep putting money in there every 2 weeks. It's $103, and then whatever comes up, that's money comes out of there. It's working perfectly fine for me. Unfortunately, everything is going towards the car so far, but at least the money is there. I wish I had started in January rather than like March, but that's okay. At least I have it going, and it's something. That's why I tell people in my sinking funds video, which I'll link up above, that just do anything. At least you'll have some money. But for next year, I would like to actually have sinking funds. So I've started on the process of thinking about where I want to put my money. Because I'm assuming that the rest of this year, it's just going to be spending my $103 on car maintenance, which is fine because I plan on keeping my car once I pay my car off. So once the car is paid off, then I can easily go ahead and know that it's in good running condition, hopefully for a while. So the funds that I have currently come up with, I'm going to tell you about. And if you can think of any that are like regular funds that you guys save for a sinking funds that I might not have have thought of, that is like a general one that most people have, let me know down in the comments and I'll make sure to add it to my list if it applies to me. So car registration, car maintenance, oil change, travel, Amazon Prime, KineMaster, which is my editing software, birthdays, house down payment, and new car fund. Now, currently, next to all of them, it basically shows that I have dollar amounts that I want to calculate. The only thing I have known for sure right now is the registration for the car is like $48, so I just put $50. The Amazon Prime, I believe, is not even $99 anymore. It's $120, I believe, for it for the year. And KineMaster, if I multiply that by 12, I pay $532. It'll be approximately $65. So hopefully by the end of the year, I'll be able to go through all my transactions from my sinking funds and get a general idea of how much the car maintenance would be for that category, and so on and so forth for other categories in my listing. I would like to start creating pre-made sheets for the following categories: sinking funds, online income, savings tracker, and debt tracker. I want to create separate sheets, like actual sheets that go into my happy planner. This year I purchased a budgeting happy planner, which is perfect for now because it gives me the basis of things I use, don't use, things that I'd like to use, things that I'd like to have in the future plans. But next year I think I'm going to go the route of picking up a planner that I actually really love the cover for, the inside layout for, the designs. I'm excited to do that. And then I'm just going to create sheets and insert them, or if not create sheets, buy a couple packs of happy planner paper and create my own graphs and sheets with the information that I want. So for instance, I was on Excel and created this July sinking fund sheet for myself, just to kind of give myself an idea of the layout I was looking for: starting balances, your deposits, withdrawals, ending balance, other and miscellaneous. So this would work for my current setup, but this would not work for what I'm thinking about next year. But I just want to kind of start using it to see how I feel about having a specific sheet for each one. Then last but not least, number 5 is to review my cash envelopes. Amounts, I did review my cash envelopes. I have decided for the summer, at least for this next quarter coming up, July, August, September, we're going to keep the amounts the same. Because we're in the summer months and I feel I need the little extra in spending, and the same extra in groceries, which are the ones we kind of bumped up. But I'm thinking of trying a new system which would allow me to use like my wallets. Like if I have a wallet like this, I want to be able to just open it up and have cash systems in here, and also a wallet system sort of like this. This is like my old Michael Kors wallet, y'all. I don't even know if this is real or fake. I got it somewhere sometime long time ago. But like it has a section to use for wallet, and it's funny as I'm looking in it, it has what I used to use as my old like they used to be paper clips, but they started to be annoying. See, it says daddy money and then savings and all that. I used to use paper clips and just put them in there with the money, but it got to be frustrating with trying to take them in and out. However, what I'm thinking of is to start, either make my own or find a shop. I think I've seen Budgeting D and maybe Johanna with little inserts where you put the insert in to separate your money, and then they have a little tab where you put what's in each insert. I'm considering starting that program only because this is my wallet now, right? And when I go into it, this is what usually houses my cash envelopes. I love this. It's beautiful, it's pretty. But what happens is I make myself new cash envelopes, and then the struggle to get them out becomes a problem. So I took them out because it was annoying me. But what happens is it does that. You see like how it catches, and then the corners. Always the corners on the cash envelopes get messed up. Yeah, and it gets on my nerves to the point where I started putting all of the ones that are active and had any money into this, because when I pull this out, it just comes out easy, no messing up my corners or anything. But this thing is not super durable. Now these are my options. I can try to find something as wide as this with a zipper wider than my wallet, and then I have to get kind of like a little bit of a bigger bag and use that, which is also an option in case I really just don't like those tab things. But to give some things a little bit of a different try, I think I do want to try the little tab system as well to do that. So that's something I'll be looking out for. I mean, I have to see if anyone sells them, or maybe I can figure out how to make them myself, and we'll see how that goes. And if I love them, they could maybe something that gets added to my shop. Went over my cash envelope systems to kind of go through what I wanted to keep and why I was keeping them the same. Groceries, I'm going to keep in cash because I need to keep track of that, and I'm not good with groceries to where I could put it on a card. Gas is cheaper here when you pay with your card, with your cash, so I'm going to keep it in cash. Toiletries, I'm going to keep in cash because that does not come with me anymore, because you guys know if you don't know, I make bulk orders now of my toiletries, so I just keep that money at home hidden away so I don't get tempted to use it. Laundry, it's a coin machine at my laundromat, so I need cash. Giving can go either way. So giving can sometimes be cash depending if I know what I want to do already. If I'm just going to the liquor store or something to buy somebody a drink or bottles or something like that, or wine, then I will take it out in cash that week. But sometimes if I'm buying something online or going to support someone's Etsy store, then I keep that in on my card. And that brings me to allowance. Allowance is now going to be going along with that treat yourself money on that first item we talked about on that checking account. That $60 for treat yourself is going to stay on my card but moved into that checking account because I use that mostly for online purchases and food. So there's no need for me to have a cash envelope with it. And to be honest, guys, that is somewhere I would like to keep track of a little bit more. And if I can just print out my transaction log, like you guys see me print out transaction logs to zero out my paycheck to paycheck budget, it'll be good for me to print out and see where my money is going, because I stopped writing down things on registers for that specific envelope. But those were the changes that I'm considering or slowly moving towards changing for this next quarter. I'm still moving over a few of my, my Poshmark Etsy's to this new banking account. I'm kind of waiting for the actual cards to come in the mail before I do the full moves in case I need the money for anything, although I could just move it back to my original Terrace Major Keys if I really need the money for something. But yeah, I'm slowly moving those accounts over to the newer accounts that I've set up, and you will see me not taking out allowance in the cash envelopes, and you'll know why. So that's what I'm changing for this quarter, and we'll see how it works. This is new to me. I'm only 6 months in, and if I love it, then I love it and I'll keep doing it. If I don't love it, I have another system or another way to go back to, or maybe there's a new way that I haven't thought of that I can go to. All right, guys, let me know down below also if you're changing anything for your quarter or your half a year mark on how you're doing on your goals so far. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful, and I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day, guys. Bye.